Can you easily tell a fact from an opinion? The LNAT frequently tests this exact skill, and mixing the two up can cost you valuable marks in Section A. Here is the direct answer. A fact is a statement that can be objectively verified or proven true. It rests entirely on hard evidence, never on personal feelings, beliefs, or preferences. For example, stating that the Earth revolves around the Sun is a fact. It is a universally accepted truth that can be proven with scientific data. So, is saying that Paris is the capital of France? An opinion, on the other hand, is a personal belief or judgment. It cannot be proven true or false because it relies entirely on an individual's feelings, values, or perspective. Saying that chocolate ice cream is the best flavor is an opinion. You might strongly believe it, but you simply cannot objectively prove it is true for everyone. The same goes for calling winter the most enjoyable season. To differentiate between them, ask yourself one simple question. Can this statement be proven using evidence? If yes, it is a fact. If it is a personal belief that cannot be proven or disproven, it is an opinion. When tackling these questions on the LNAT, read carefully first. Identify whether the question is asking you to find an objective, provable truth, or a subjective viewpoint held by the author. Always look for specific keywords in the prompt. Words like true, false, verify, evidence, data, and statistics usually point to fact-based questions that require strictly objective answers grounded in the text. Conversely, words like belief, judgment, perspective, argue, and viewpoint strongly suggest you are dealing with an opinion-based question. Pay very close attention to these subtle but decisive clues in the wording. Read the entire passage to understand the context and the author's overall viewpoint. This makes it much easier to spot the exact moment where the author shifts from stating neutral facts to expressing personal opinions. For fact-based questions, search the text for specific evidence. Do not rely on your prior knowledge. Base your answer only on what is explicitly written, exactly as the LNAT instructions require of every candidate. For opinion-based questions, carefully consider the author's unique perspective. Analyze the arguments they present and notice how they use subjective, persuasive language to nudge the reader towards their own point of view. Practice this distinction in everyday life too. Notice when a news article states a verifiable statistic and when a columnist slides into judgment. That habit trains your instinct for the same shift under exam pressure. Eliminate answer options that do not align with the passage. If an option states a fact when the question clearly asks for an opinion, rule it out immediately, and do the reverse when the question asks for a fact. Always remember, questions may not explicitly use the words fact or opinion. You must read closely to grasp the true intention behind the examiner's phrasing and what they are genuinely asking you to identify. Also manage your time. Since the LNAT is a strictly timed exam, allocate sensible time for reading and answering, and always review your choices to make sure you have not misinterpreted a single question. The best way to sharpen this skill is through realistic practice. Try our free, full-length LNAT practice test today to test yourself on challenging, authentic passages at LawMint.uk. You also unlock the full series of 200 full-length tests featuring 8,400 multiple-choice questions, each with a detailed explanation of the correct answer. Try our free practice test today at LawMint.uk. We offer the full series of 200 full-length tests featuring 8,400 multiple-choice questions to help you hit your target score. And be sure to subscribe to @LNAT Prep on YouTube for more guides.